How to do the I remember when technique successfully. Please take notice that this is a very powerful technique which will help you manifest faster. But before we proceed to our video, please feel free to subscribe to our channel and like this video if you think this is helpful. You may have heard that one of the most famous manifestation techniques of Neville Goddard is a technique called I remember when. And as I previously mentioned, this has to be one of the greatest and most powerful manifestation techniques, and it manifests quite quickly for most people. Imagination creates reality because your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between reality and imagination. When someone refers to this technique, they never tell you how to do it correctly so you can be successful with your manifestation. This video will show you how to do the technique I remember when correctly. When doing this technique, you think of yourself being in the future and having fulfilled your desire. You really try to feel it deeply. The key is to feel so deep that you actually remember when you didn't have your desire. It has to feel like a memory. That's exactly why you use the verb remember. It has to feel like an actual memory that you have experienced. You remember a moment in the past when you didn't have the desire, and you try to feel so deep that you fool your brain to actually remember when you didn't have that desire. After that, the feeling you get is happiness or relief that you actually have changed your reality by fulfilling your desire. You try to trick your brain to believe it. You try to fool your brain to create a false memory by feeling relief and happiness now that you have your desire. For example, you can say, I remember when I didn't have a job. You can also enhance this sentence by saying, I remember I didn't have a job 1 month ago. By adding the time or more details to the sentence, it will trick your brain even more, so it can make a connection more believable to the false memory and start to feel more real. By adding the time, your brain will remember that 1 month ago you didn't probably have a job because it will be the truth, so it will make the feeling of lack in the past feel realistic. Use feelings, not just words. Feel it so deep that you convince yourself to actually remember a false memory and also feel relief or happiness that you now have your desire. Note that this technique works better when used with visualizing. So you visualize the desire you wish to manifest, for example, in a job, business or car, and you can use it many times, even throughout the day, to think back to the visualization when you did not have your desire. For example, I remember when I got my dream job. Additionally, this technique helps with self-doubt, because you feel like you cannot doubt something that has happened in reality and it's a fact. And that was the end of our video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and of course you can stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.